Welcome to your weekend focus for January the 18th and 19th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. So we have the 18th. The 18th is the moon card. The 18 is the inner energy, going within, finding the answers from within. If we add up the numerology for the day, we would have a 14, which is the temperance card, having more by having less, getting rid of the clutter. We are in full moon energy, so it is a beautiful supportive energy to, get to cleaning out that closet or going through, the closets, the garages, the attics, the basements, or maybe it's just redecorating a room, moving things around, clearing stuff out. Seeing what's really of value in your life. What has worth, what has value, what is just a thing that just takes up space. 1 plus 4 is the 5, which is the Hierophant. Balance comes from our sage wisdom, tapping into our sage wisdom, thinking things through, grounding ourselves. We have the sun in Capricorn, but we have the moon in Scorpio, so it could be a very somber kind of energy. And I think Uranus is having a conversation, I think. And it's not a good one with Mercury, maybe. And so we may say things before we've thought it through. We might agree to something that we never should have. Or we may disagree to something that we should have said yes to. And it's something that we have a hard time taking back, if we can take it back at all. So be careful of that. You really want to use the Hierophant's energy then to ground yourself, to take a step back, to think things through. See what the cards have to tell us. Oh, we didn't even get to Sunday, though. The 19th is the sun energy, and I think the moon moves into Sagittarius towards the evening. So if you wanted to get together with people and, you kind of have this raised, enthused collective, connecting to the collective energy come in the evening on Sunday. So maybe Saturday, take it a little bit of a step back, and Sunday night, get together for a few hours with friends or family, or it's also education and travel. So if we add it together, we get the 6 energy, which was the lovers. Growing our passions deeply, growing our relationships deeper, our passions deeper, our desires deeper. We reach more for the stars. We get excited about where we're going, perhaps, or at least a lot of the. I think with the Scorpio energy, we can get really deep into making some real strong decisions, because we do have the new moon coming in on, well, next Friday, I believe it is. So we'll have that energy, the new moon. So we are looking towards making decisions, letting things go in our life. So Saturday could be more of an energy to that. And so if we use it constructively, we can really think things through, or actually have actions to clean house, to get rid of the clutter, to get, or allow something to release something, let it go, move past, get past that hurdle. This is Saturday is probably more of a day where we're going to back off from that wall and realize there was a door there the whole time. As we go into Sunday evening, we kind of get a little bit more of a raised spirit. A lighter energy comes in for us. We have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, we're thinking about new things to step into. Passions, relationships, dreams, desires, goals, happiness and joy. When the Ace of Cups appears, we're looking at our tomorrow. We're looking at our future. We're looking at our life down the road. We're looking at what commitments we're going to make to ourselves when the new moon appears. And they could be, especially I think it's in Aquarius, is it not? So that would really give it an intense thinking outside the box, inventive, creative. So don't rule out those things today, but look at where you can allow your inner child out in some way. And I think that'll be harder this weekend with the energy, but to let our inner child out and explore where we could go, what we could do, who we could become, and set some new goals for ourselves this coming week, towards the end of the week. We have, oh, look at this, Three of Swords. Oh, so whatever we really want to step into is probably going to give us a lot of heartache in having to step away from. And so this could be a weekend where we step away from. This could be a weekend where we have to, Dylan highlighted that. He says it probably will be. Go with the flow. See where it leads. Look for the understanding or the clarity. I think with the Scorpio moon, we'll be doing those things anyways. Really understanding, perhaps, maybe this is just a mental understanding what we have to say goodbye to in order to say hello to something else, something different, something new, something unique, something outside the box, something creative, something loving and long-term. Look at that. The Sun card shows up in the middle. That light comes from you. My goodness. We have the Hierophant energy all day Saturday. I mean, you already have the sage wisdom. You have the wisdom within you to go forward. And letting your inner child out and experience that wisdom. That's your light. That's your energy. That's your vibration. That light doesn't come from above. It comes from you. You see you see the way forward. You see the clarity. You get the understanding. You see the path for the very first time. It's illuminated. It's lighted up for you, lit up for you. I see the birds in the sky, so I'm thinking meditation, prayer, contemplation. Ask yourself some questions. Give yourself some wisdom. Tap into wisdom. We have the Judgment card, very much full moon energy. Judgment is getting off the fence. Judgment is, oh, listen to those boys wrestling back there. They are having a hoot. Their tails are wagging. They're having a lot of joy, but it doesn't maybe sound like that. So I do apologize for their ruckus. I'm late and they want to go to bed, so they feel if they act up enough, I'll say, okay, let's go. Judgment. Getting off the fence, making a decision, saying, okay, this has served me to this point, but now I need to step into this. I need to go to the next phase, the next level, the next conquest, the next chapter, the next path. So Judgment is here to say, yes, we will be making decisions. And I lay that right on the Sun. So really pay attention to how it makes you feel inside. Does it allow your vibration to raise when you think about the new experiences, the new desires, maybe growing or deepening that relationship, starting to go to the gym and working out again for the first time in decades, whatever it may be for you. And see if it taps into a joy center, a heart center. because it's really, really about you and your dreams and your goals. We started with the Ace of Cups, and finally we have the Four of Wands. Celebrate the moment of where you are right now, what you have accomplished. Okay, we may only have four wands stuck in the ground with a little bit of garland hanging over it, but one day it's going to be that castle that we envision in the background. It's about partnerships, growing friendships, growing relationships, relying on each other, trusting each other. This is the marriage card, so this is a time when we can actually step into partnerships and relationships. And this is a beautiful energy to grow those relationships stronger through communication, through, I don't know, I kind of see them dancing. Go out dancing this weekend. Let's get a well-being card for us. And we have the secret of creating anything desired. The secret of creating anything desired. Get happy. So, this energy will probably pull us down. It's not till Sunday night that we'll actually have that natural smile come in, unless we consciously think of it. Okay, we might get very into our thoughts or into the conversations or into an uncovering of a truth. The secret of creating anything desired, get happy. So that is the secret. Raise your energy. Raise your energy to the energy that you are trying to invite into your life. Wear pinks and lime greens and yellows and oranges, and surround yourself with happy colors. I just sent a bouquet. Mom right now loves colors. Colors are really wonderful for her. So I sent her a bouquet. It was the Queen of the Netherlands, I think it was called. And she's from the Netherlands. So how fitting is that? And it was every color of the rainbow. It was like one flower of every color. And she just loves them. And, like fireworks, right? Get some color in your life. Because color induces emotion, which raises your energy. And here I am sitting in black, telling you to get some color on. I guess that's to me too then. But surround yourself with music and color and art and dancing and, skip down the sidewalk. When did we get to who made the rule when you were too old to skip down the sidewalk? You ever see little kids playing and say, if I did that, they'd lock me up? They get away with that? How lucky we were when we were children, because we could just express ourselves the way we wanted to. We didn't care who was around, what was happening. It was all about our joy, and it's letting that inner child out. To explore, to question, to invent, to create. As you practice happy thoughts, you practice your connection with source and well-being. From your place of being happy, you have access to all that you desire. You have access to all that you desire. Get happy. Raise your vibration. Watch a comedy, okay? Monkey water skiing, okay? Scientifically proven that you cannot have a sad, depressive thought and a happy thought at the same time. So you get in these states, right? Maybe you're looking at the bills that are due, or maybe you just had a fight with a partner or a friend, or maybe you missed a time slot, or whatever it may be that's really pulling you down. When you consciously realize that you are feeling heavy, try to imagine in your mind a monkey water skiing wearing a pink bandana eating a banana. Okay, and what happens is when you give your brain the command to bring that picture into being, okay, the brain has to comply. So it creates this picture and it's got to get just a little smirk from you, for goodness sakes. Or pick something that would get a little smirk, okay? A happy thought. One girl I know, she's got it on her camera, just a collection of the photos that just make her smile and her heart race whenever she consciously finds herself getting, heavy, burdened. So look for little ways of doing that. So your mind will switch over to that picture of the monkey water skiing wearing a pink bandana eating a banana. And when it makes that switch, you have like a split second to raise, to keep that energy going in that direction. Okay, it's like shifting gears in a car. Shift gears in your mind. You own your thoughts, so remember, like attracts like. So raise your happiness, and more happiness is sure to find you. The elephant's back again. Go the extra mile. For yourself, for your dreams, for your goals, for your happiness. Go the extra mile for you. And that doesn't mean, just even by the cards, that you do it alone. Nurturer, productive, communicate, telep. We'll get there. When we get down, I don't know why I can't say that word. There are words that I just can't say. I'm always saying words wrong. So, it's just who I am. Listen. Listen was the last word. The purpose of life is not to be happy, but to matter. To be productive, to be useful, to have it all make some difference that you have lived it all. Elephant reminds you that when you feel like quitting, it just means that you have some extra steps to take. Many times, people set goals and stop in the middle of them, frustrated, but Elephant motivates you to keep going. It could be an exercise program, a new skill that you want to try, or a friend that you've been meaning to call. Elephant teaches us that by being gentle, having commitment, and clear communication can help in our relationships. On the outside, Elephant looks like an intimidating creature, but she is actually a nurturer, wanting everybody to succeed and feel protected. Elephant is also very telepathic and with a sixth sense can feel the energy around her with friends, family, even strangers. She senses danger and responds accordingly. So when you're in a situation and you're not feeling comfortable for whatever reason, it doesn't mean the place is bad, but for some reason it's not matching your energy or not matching your morals or not matching your just the unique you that you are. Okay, because a lot of times, two people will clash, but those same two people with 50 other people get along just swimmingly. So it could be just a thing between your vibration and another. Not necessarily it's bad. But if you're feeling like somebody's not telling the truth or not being nice or there's some kind of danger around a corner or behind you, believe it. Follow that gut. Follow that intuition. Follow that sixth sense. It's there for a reason. Elephant reminds you that you are needed and how to get a good feel for it. The words may not be spoken. Although elephants are large and heavy, they walk noiselessly and with much grace. Elephant gives you subtle hints that you are needed. Listen to the signals with all your senses. So you are needed. You're definitely needed. You're definitely wanted. You're definitely loved. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.